I think one of the best ways to instill self-confidence in a kid is by showing them that you trust them. You trust them to do the smallest things and sometimes even bigger things. One thing Jack and I love to do is cook. And he, from a really young age, just started coming up with recipes. And instead of saying to him, no, that's not gonna work, he'd say, I wanna bake a cake. And I'd say, what goes in a cake? And I would allow him to decide what the ingredients were gonna be. So he would start putting the flour in and the eggs in, and he had some idea of what it was supposed to be. He had no idea what the proportions should be. And then we'd actually bake it. With cooking, it's really such a clear cause and effect situation. There will be a result to whatever you do. More often than not, it was like some big, thick, gluten-y substance that didn't really work as any recognizable kind of food. But he learned, oh, okay, I need less flour that time. It's gonna work if I put an egg in, maybe it'll rise. Another result of letting Jack experiment in the kitchen is that he's becoming a little bit of a chef. He comes up with recipes that sometimes I think, that's not gonna be good, but let's give it a try. And I'll try it, and it's actually delicious. And I'll say, wow, you are a little chef. And honestly, if he wants to become a chef, I'm down with that. I think self-confidence can be enhanced when a kid is really able to make decisions and control their situation, especially if it's in an area that is usually dictated by parents. And for Jack to be able to come up with a recipe, and for me to take the time and effort to say, let's do it. Let's take it all the way. Let's cook it. Let's try and eat it. Makes him feel important and like his ideas are worthwhile. Even though it might get a little messy, it's sort of the long-term benefit of his interest in food and his investment in, creating these really yummy dishes, which makes him happy to be in the kitchen. It's a great way for us to spend time together and for me to get the cooking done that I need to get done. And it works, so it's a win-win for both of us.